live. Yeah, yeah, we going live. Hey, hey, we going live. Yeah, yeah, we going live. Yeah, yeah, we going. Yeah, yeah, we going. Yeah, yeah, we going live. From the 50-yard line, we going live. From the 50-yard line, we going live. From the 50-yard line. Hey.
All right, some more memorable moments of 2020.
Yeah.
The postponement of the Olympics.
I knew it was over then. I was like,
yeah, I'm about to say it's real.
That was the big
at the
one.
point
I was like, oh, okay, well, all right, because this
yeah.
is a world event. Like, oh, okay, well, we just gonna, the world's about to just be shut down because when the Olympics is postponed, and I feel so bad for the athletes.
Yeah,
you train for years, not years.
Years, yeah.
To be prepared for that one moment that it might be, and. Yeah. So
and
I felt bad for them.
I think about, like, I feel bad for all of the athletes, but like I feel like, not to equate it, but the athletes who this was their last opportunity to compete.
Right.
Like, not that, the person who has their first, because we never know, they could have won gold at,
Right.
And this would have been their first time. And so having the opportunity to do it in, this year coming up, it may be different circumstances.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, you never know.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And so for them to,
and unless they get this under control with this, and now this new strain, so does that mean the vaccine gonna work on the new strain? So I'm just saying, we still might not see the Olympics in 2021. Y'all think it's gonna happen, but it's just weird. We just gonna see. But when that happened, that was a defining moment for me. Like, okay, this is for real. Like, okay.
Another one of those moments was that Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury rematch. All I can say about it is wow. And I called it, right?
Yeah.
I called it because Tyson Fury is a boxer. Like, talking about the art of boxing. Deontay Wilder is a puncher. And there's always a puncher's chance, but I think history has shown us, for the most part, that when boxers go against punchers, the boxers typically win. And it was embarrassing, actually, especially when you think about all of the theatrics with Deontay Wilder coming out in that suit, and, it being heavy and dragging him down, extra, and then talking about it.
Yeah, being extra.
So it was memorable. It certainly was memorable, but it didn't shock or surprise me. The outcome didn't shock me at all.
Yeah, kind of like I felt about the Nate Robinson thing.
Maybe that should have been on here.
Okay, that didn't shock me at all.
But even though, I didn't watch it, so I can't talk about that.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
And another one of those memorable moments, though, of 2020 was after the shooting of the unarmed man in I can't think of the name of the city. It's outside of Milwaukee.
Out of Milwaukee, yeah.
Yeah. The Bucks, who were in the bubble at the time, decided not to play the game. Like, they didn't come out to the court. They didn't show up.
Yeah.
And that was a memorable one because at that moment we were like, so this bubble thing has been working pretty good.
Right.
But are they going to dissolve it? Like, what's going to happen?
Right.
It certainly was huge. It was good to see, like, these players. You know what? I'm not playing basketball. Like,
it don't matter. Basketball is not bigger than people's lives, and we sick of this. Like, real talk. Like, no, I felt that. That's how I felt. Like, they were like, we sick of this. Basketball is not bigger than this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that real talk. And I'm trying to think. It was All the Smoke that I just watched. I think it was one from back in late January. right before Kobe passed. I think in January 22nd, it was Steph Curry. And why do I want to say something had recently happened, or something he talked about a situation where back in the day when I think it might have been Trayvon Martin.
Okay.
When that happened, that they had made a decision that they would go out on the court, like to do the jump ball.
Right.
They let the ball jump, let it fall to the floor, shake hands, and leave the court.
Oh, wow.
So to fast forward to now, and to see the Bucks actually say, you know what? No, we're going to actually do this. We just won't play. Like whatever y'all decide, you decide, but we're not going to play. And it even to take it further, to see the other teams like, oh well, we good too then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
See, we really do have the power. They're showing, they're seeing, they're feeling. Oh, we really do have some power. Right.
I mean, because they certainly was ready to like, okay, look, what do we need to do? What do we, Yeah.
Oh yeah. They were scrambling at that point. Yeah. Wait, what y'all need? Wait. Like, yeah. So I appreciated that. It was a defining moment. Even though Adam Silver had already done amazing things with how he approached things and allowing the players to, express themselves and all of that, I still feel like this took things to another level because it brought, I think, instead of the people who are at the top making the decision, the people who were actually in the trenches made the decision. Right. And I think that was huge.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I think we'd be remiss not to mention the catalysts of a lot of this outrage, like the injustices that were done to Ahmuad Arbery, Breonna Tayler, and George Floyd. Absolutely. Just to name a few. But those three names were when things hit a fever pitch with it being at George Floyd. Yeah. And so I just want to say rest in peace to them.
Absolutely.
And, like that, the players of, I feel like every professional sports team and even the collegiate teams, they started using their voice after that. Not to say that some of them weren't doing it already.
No, but it
felt like a bigger like groundswell.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I think the fear of the repercussions for it kind of dissolved. It was bigger than that. Like whatever you do, but I gotta say what I gotta say.
Right.
Yeah. So good stuff. It was good stuff. So it's been a memorable year.
Yeah,
like we said in the beginning. This is, yes, COVID, yes, the race issues we've had, but also just, really proud of sports on some level. Like literally, really proud of sports and the things that they've been able to help accomplish.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now put the cameras on me, 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 put the cameras